beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So today's glam, honey, we are doing a date night glam. So if you'd like to see how I slayed this look from start to finish, keep watching. Alrighty beauties, so let's dive into this date night glam while I give you all a life update, okay? Life has been crazy the past couple of months, so let's just dive into it. So I already filtered my brows off camera. Honestly, I had to put that MAC eyebrow pencil down, honey, because it was only working for like 2 business days. It just died. Like there's no more product. So, honey, I went back to my Morphe Java, and the brows are going through some things, so excuse them. But yes, so let's get started. So we are going to dive into the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Rose and Metals palette. I love this palette. I think it is stunning. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. If you don't have this, you need this, especially for the fall. Yes, beauties, I have been busy, okay? From vacation to life, just busy. So I am so sorry for the inconsistency. You know, it's just been really hard with balancing my schedule, but no excuses. You know, my goal is to do better. It's not that I'm like taking a step back or anything. It's just been busy. I didn't know one could be this busy, but I found out. So yes, beauty, so most of you know I am a social worker. I do have my master's degree. A lady is 3 degrees deep, honey, okay? Master's mommy. So for me, I think I always kind of found, oh, by the way, I'm going with Dune in my crease. Sorry, I just got to talking, honey. I almost forgot. So this is Dune. So I'm just putting this in my crease just to give us a nice base. But yeah, so, you know, I've been working as a social worker for some time now, and I kind of was just like, I don't know, you know, when you get into the field and you, or whatever it is that you're doing, and you don't really feel fulfilled. So, you know, I was kind of dealing with that. Not that it was like a sad thing, just that I want to switch things up, okay? So a lady is working long days and long nights, okay? So that is really the reason for the inconsistency. My work schedule has changed, so I literally work all day a couple days out the week, and then mix that in with social life and everything else, honey, and content. A lady is stretched and spread thin, okay? So we are going to smoke out the outer V with this color Noble. So yes, my goal is really to do better. You know, I just really need to sit down and just kind of get my schedule together, but I really appreciate you all for your patience and the loyalty, baby, because, you know, we're always going to keep this going. One thing about me, I am obsessed with all things beauty, and that will never die for me. That's really what it's been, you know, just really trying to fit everything together. So I ended up getting a new job, which I am really loving. So I think that was one thing, really trying to figure out what do I really like in the field, kind of switching things up. You know, so I'm happy with it. I'm really enjoying it. It's new, so we are loving it. I really am loving it. I'm grateful. You know, the one thing I will say is this is like a religious piece that I would say. You know, I really prayed about what I was looking for. Ask and you shall receive, honey. What I asked for in more ways than one is exactly what I got. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. So this is essentially what this look is going to look like, and we just need to add some shimmer, everything from this palette still. So I know what I did. I went into Haze and Rose Fire, these 2 shades, and I mixed them, and they looked so good. But you know, I started out with Haze first, and I just applied that all over the lid, and then I went in with Rose Fire on top. This was so cute. So yes, this actually was my makeup look like a night ago, Friday night, date night. We went to this restaurant in Manhattan. It was called Asset. Oh, the food was so good. Boy, I tell you, some of these restaurants, y'all know how to make a rib now. The food was bomb. So yes. But yes, back to a lady's prayers being answered. I'm forever, you know, grateful, and you know, I've just really been trying to kind of just work things in, just get used to things. You know, I'm in my working hard era in more ways than one. That's really what's been going on, honey. How is everyone else doing? How is everyone? So we just went in and added rose fire, and I'm just adding a little bit more of haze in the center. We're just going back and forth, just kind of like to see what it's looking like. I'm gonna use that same brush that I used to blend out Dune in my crease. I'm going in with that brush and I'm just blending out the edges of haze and rose fire, because you know we want a seamless eyeshadow look. And I think I'm gonna go back in with Dune just to blend out the edges once again. This was a pretty simple date night glam, but the shimmer was the star of the show. So I popped my brush right back into Dune and haze just to hit the center a little bit, just so we don't lose or forget that shimmer. In that era where kind of like nobody wants to work, or we're trying to figure out what we want to do, what we enjoy, or we're just like kind of pushing through it. And we are adults, yes, but I at least want to enjoy what I'm doing. So, you know, that's always a battle. But, you know, what I will say is I'm thankful, because I've been seeing a lot of people really trying to figure out what they want to do. And the bills are due now, honey, not later. And that's a really tough situation to be in. So I will say that, you know, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I do have. But overall, we should still at least aspire to want more and to shake things up a bit. Being stagnant is not always good. Just gonna go right back in with Noble, and we're just gonna make sure that that outer V is smoked, honey. This is essentially what the eye look is going to look like. I am just going to smudge some black along the lash line per usual, pop on some lashes, and then we'll be back for the base. Alrighty, so the eyes are done, honey. We popped on an old nasty lash. Now let's get into the base. So of course, y'all know I went in with my Yummy Skin Blurring Balm in Universal. This is the best thing since sliced bread, okay? So for foundation, honestly, I was really rushing, but I liked the combo. I went in with MAC Studio Radiance. This is the Serum Power Foundation in NC50. One pump of this, but I went in with my L'Oreal True Match in Neutral 8. So mostly this, one pump of this. Like, it's been a while since a lady has done a full glam look. And I did this look, I think, in like 20 minutes, to be honest. Just gonna apply this all over. It's a nice little foundation combo. So now for concealer, honey, we're going to conceal with my usual, the House Labs concealer in 40 and 34. So of course, you know, 40 goes first. That way we cancel out all of that darkness, and we got like a nice bright under eye with this. Especially since I got a little chocolatey due to the summertime and being outside. Just making sure we have enough concealer. Sometimes when there's not enough, you kind of see that gray cast and the darkness push through. So we always want to make sure that we apply enough. To snatch these cheekbones, honey, I went in with the Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Stick in Dark Deep, and some things don't change. And we're just going to chisel out the cheekbones and get the forehead heavy on the cheekbones, because we want to make sure they are snatched. So what I did was started blending out the cream contour while the concealer just sits and it hangs out for a few. And then I went in and started blending out the concealer. So I did not have time to wet my beauty blender. So again, we're recreating this look. So I went in with a dry one and I just started blending out the bottom as usual, how I always blend out my concealer. And I know I went right back in, and then I just added a pinch more of 34 just to make sure we did not lose that brightness. And then we just went right back in, and I just focused on blending that out right under the under eye. Pretty simple. This is still a top tier concealer. I just cannot get enough of it. So for the setting powder, I went in with my Givenchy. This is the Prisme Libre Loose Setting Powder in 5 Pulp Line Mimosa. And this is what I used to set the under eye. And I just went in with my triangle sponge. I mixed all the shades together, and I just went in and started setting. This powder is literally a gift to everyone. This powder is sensational. Like, I hope they never change the formula of this, because I know when y'all start feeling yourselves, y'all go into the lab and do things that we didn't ask y'all to do. We went in with my Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in 65 Toffee. Still serves as a sheer powder that gives a little bit of coverage and also fullness. Then I also went in with my Sephora Collection. This is the Matte Powder Foundation in 44 Neutral. I'm going to apply this all over. To lock in the under eye, of course, you don't have to go with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Powder in number 3. This is a holy grail item. I go right back in with that same square that I applied my setting powder, and I go in and apply this right under the under eye just to give us the airbrush flawlessness and to brighten. So since it was a special occasion, of course, you know, date night is always a special occasion, I went in with my top dog, okay, the Covergirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze Bronzer in Q120. Y'all know how I feel about this. If you're new here, just know that this bronzer is the bee's knees for me. I am holding on to this like grim death. Listen, this is special occasion bronzer. This is a wedding day bronzer. This is that. So we're gonna go in bronze. I do still try to dip into it, just, you know, to remind myself how much I love it. And the overcome grief of knowing that we won't get this anymore. So for blush, if you adore her, Dior her. This is my Dior Rosy Gold Blush in 15 Cherry. Absolutely love this blush. Absolutely love this blush. I can apply this all day. For highlighter, we are going to go in with Rare Beauties highlighter in Fluent. Okay, so let's add this highlighter so they can see me from space. Love this highlighter. Alrighty, so let me put Blair on and then I'll be back for a lip. Alrighty, so I had to pop on my good sis Blair. She is 40 shorty. So yes, it's honestly, I don't really feel like I've worn her out that much, but I have been wearing her the past couple of days, and I love long hair. That's just been my obsession. So let's get into this lip combo. So I am going to be using a limited edition lip liner. I am going to be using a discontinued lip liner. This is KKW Beauty. This is the lip liner in number 3, nude 3. For lipstick, I'm going with Max Cherish. This is a satin lipstick. Going in with Max Lip Glass, and this is in see-through. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply it with a lip brush. This is what see-through looks like. She is an OG. Alrighty, beauties, so this is the finished date night glam. I hope you all enjoyed today's look as much as I did. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below, and as always, beauties, again a million times, thank you so much for the continued love and support. I am so thankful for all of you being a part of the beauty family, and we are going to continue to grow, honey, and continue to slay. But as always, beauties, thank you so much for the continued love and support. All the deets will be down below as usual, and let me know if you picked up any new products and if you have any of the products that I used today. But as always, beauties, thanks for watching. Until next time.